Welcome to the 99.9 The Fan, WRAL Sports Fan, WRAL Sports Social
Can't hear you.
Distance Essential Draft. I am Joe Ovias. That is Adam Gold. There's Jared Fialco. There's Alec Campbell. There's Lauren Brownlow with her new purple hair. And there's Jonathan Rand. We also have Jasmine Fritz from Sports Shop on 620, and then we also have Chris Lee from WRAL Sports. He will eventually show up as we make these picks in the draft. All right, before we get started, everybody can hear me, right? Everybody wave their hand. You can hear me? Yes? Yes, we're good? All right, we had some technical difficulties earlier.
Wait, my director of social stay-at-home personnel. That's Jack.
Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Now, here is the Social Distance Essentials draft order. We will start with Lauren Brownlow. We have Alec Campbell. We have Jared Bielko, Adam Gold, and Jonathan Rand. We'll be joined later by Gilio. I think, although Rand, if I'm not mistaken, you and Gilio made a trade early in the original randomized order of the draft. You were actually picking last. Gilio was picking fifth. What were the terms of the deal?
The terms of the agreement was he gets a guarantee win tomorrow in Iron Chef Radio on our show if I get the fifth pick from him. So, yeah, I think I'll look out.
All right, well, I guess I know. I guess it doesn't really matter what I argue tomorrow on the show then, now, does it?
Not at all.
All right.
He may...
Lauren Brownlow, you are up first for the Social Distance Essentials draft. Is the pick in?
Okay, yeah. I went back and forth here.
The pick is in.
There were some things I'm a little bit ashamed to probably say I would pick first here, but I think when it comes down to it, the only thing that I find myself going out of my way for and leaving my house for, even when I don't really want to leave my house, is snacks. So I think that's just got to be that's the thing I can't really live without. Even without some of the other stuff, I think I could function. I got to have my snacks. So I got to take snacks number one overall.
That's very broad.
Exactly.
Snacks already off. Yeah, but I mean, like, is there a specific snack we're talking about here?
I will go to the store for both tortilla chips and rice cakes. Those are probably my go-to.
Rice cake.
All right. So snacks are off the board. That's really going to be difficult for everybody else who might have had something that they wanted to pick, like tortilla chips or Fritos or whatever it is. The broad scope of snacks.
Yeah, well, this was part of
that's a bold
bracket that we released, and this is a one-round draft, so I figure.
All right, it's a one. All right, you know what? Smart move on Brownlow's part. All right, Alec Campbell, you are up next. Is the pick in? Can Alec hear us?
No, he cannot.
Oh no! This is gonna happen on the
time of an expiration.
Oh, he cannot hear me. Everybody else can hear me.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn. Yes, it's your turn.
Except Joe. So I don't know what the deal is. With
See, if you think that we're having a hard time, how do you think it's going to happen for the NFL?
It's just your lips.
All right, the pick is in. The pick is in, Alec.
I respect Brownlow's pick because snacks are obviously key. But I'll be that guy if I've got to be that guy, and I'll pick bourbon. I mean, if I'm going to be sitting around here inside, I need to have some good bourbons around.
Wow. And it is essential. At the ABC store, they're all open because it's an essential business.
Right. Also, I think it kills germs and kills viruses.
This is true.
On your hands?
Dude, can somebody ask Alec if there's a specific bourbon he likes since he cannot hear me?
What kind of bourbon is it?
Right now, I've got Bullet Rye. Or no, not rye. Just regular Bullet Bourbon.
Bullet Bourbon. All right. Bullet Bourbon it is.
All right. Bullet Bourbon is. All right, Alec. We appreciate it. I'm going to boot him, and he cannot hear me. I'm just going to go ahead and say, out of here. Bye, Alec. So Alec is out of here. All right, so we've got two picks that are in. To recap, if you're just now joining us on the Social Distance Essentials draft, Lauren Brownlow had the first overall pick. She picked snacks, very, very broad. Alec Campbell went with bourbon, which I think is a very, very bold choice, a smooth choice. if you will. So with that, we're going to bring in Jasmine Fitz from the Sports Shop. She is now in the broadcast studio, and she'll make a pick a little bit later on. All right, our next pick goes to Jared Fialco. What are you going with? Is the pick in?
Oh, the pick is absolutely in. I was ready to run to the podium if Alec couldn't hear, and he just timed out and missed his opportunity altogether. Trust me, because I am all about this one, and I'll actually show it to you because it's ready to go.
Oh, that's a solid pick.
No! No!
Boy. And the added bonus of bringing the Switch is that when I get bored with it, I can hawk it for about 1.5 times for what I paid for it because there's a national shortage on Switches right now. Boom.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't understand
That is
why they don't have NHL.
Dude,
Like,
Jared.
Good point.
That makes no sense.
Under no circumstances did I think that the Nintendo Switch was taken this early because I brought with in my hand is my Nintendo Switch. Like I'm sitting here, playing. That's what I was gonna pick. I'm very upset. I've been sitting here playing Animal Crossing. You know, like this is my home away from home these days on my island of songs. And I'm very upset that you took this.
This is why the Bears traded up from 3-2 to get Mitch Trubisky.
That's right.
I thought the Switch would fall to me. I really thought the Switch would fall to me. I'm very upset about this.
See, look, we had it was on our big board, but it wasn't. What we're targeting.
This is upsetting. All right.
I feel like the draft winner already. Then
I think you know what, Fialco. I know the grades have to wait till the draft is over, but I'm giving you a grade of A. You know what? You got yourself a franchise pick with that Nintendo Switch. I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
thank you.
All right, Jared. Enjoy the broadcast tonight on WRL. And nice tie. I don't think I've seen you in a tie.
Yeah,
like
I try
ever.
not to wear a tie
impressive.
if I can avoid it. So.
All right, man. Take it easy. Appreciate it. Jared Fialco from WRAL. We're going to bring on Chris Lee from WRAL as well. What up, Chris? We got your pick coming up here in just a little bit. But now we to the fourth pick in the social distance draft. We got Adam Gold. Adam is the pick in.
Not yet. We have to go over the big board here for a second. Tell me what we got here. Yeah, say that loud.
Milk, bread, butter, yogurt, popcorn.
All right, no, I'm sorry. That's a grocery list. But honestly, what's the difference if you think about it, right? And most of these are kind of under the guise of snacks anyway. So we had yogurt would have been a snack. All right, we got toilet paper, no. Popcorn's a snack, so that's off. We go through a lot of lotion, don't we? Yeah. With all the hand washing, that's it. That's our reasoning.
I'll take some Xbox.
We're gonna go lotion. Hand lotion.
Nice.
Hand lotion.
Yeah, good intensive care Jergens. You know, when you're stay-at-home order. We're doing lotion.
This is like taking Christian Ponder in the top 10.
Yeah.
I got news for you. When you wash your hands as much as we do.
Yeah.
Great going.
Yeah.
Yep.
It says this definitely has you took Johnny Manziel vibes right now.
I feel like toilet paper's in the green room right now, like looking around, like what's going on.
The last thing you want is chafing. The last thing you want.
Yeah, no, I would say
You can find
Toilet
it.
paper is the Lamar Jackson of this draft right now.
I would love a lot of Xbox.
Mark Gastineau had some good years, I'll have you know.
I would love a lot of Xbox.
So,
all right, Adam, we're gonna kick you out of here after your hand lotion. Bye. All right, next up on the social distance draft, we have Jonathan Rand. And Rand had moved up for this pick because he had traded with Joe Giglio. We're going to have to bring Joe Giglio on here in just a little bit. Rand, is the pick in?
The pick is in, and I'm pretty surprised that a couple of mine on the big board are still here. I don't want to reveal too many of them for fear that people might steal them for the later rounds that we're not having. But my pick with the 5th pick, I'm going to take something that we all are using right now, probably. You want to be comfortable during these times, and what makes you more comfortable than sweatpants?
Yeah, I love that.
Oh.
Great value
Sweatpants.
pick.
Wait, what did you?
That's a good
What
one.
did you go? Sweatpants. Yes, that is a fan. That's a much better
Solid.
pick than Gold's pick. I'm going to give you that.
I'm
The
surprised.
hand
it
lotion
fell to
thing
me.
just seems like a reach at this point.
Yeah.
That just seems like a reach. But I'm with it. I'm with it.
Thank you. I'm surprised it fell to me, but I'm excited about the potential. Yeah.
All right. Jasmine Fritz from the Sports Shop, which you can catch on Buzz Sports Radio. Jasmine, is the pick in?
Not really, because I didn't expect things like tissue to still be available. Oh, yeah.
So
You know what?
you gotta think.
Jasmine has a chance to have a monopoly on toilet paper. Like, that's a big deal.
Seriously.
But the other pick that I was really going for, could really like knock off a lot of jokes.
Wait a minute. We're all distracted here. Julia, what are you doing, man? What's going on here?
It's got
But it's not time to. It's not time to pick yet. I appreciate.
No,
Whoa,
that's not helping.
turn the light down. We're just on the Fritz pick right now. We're midway through the draft. So let's calm down here for a second. All right, so Fritz, you're sitting here thinking about what you're going to do because you didn't expect certain things to still be on the board. So what do we go with?
But you know what? Call me crazy. I'm going at-home grooming kits. So nail
Grooming
kits,
kit.
shears for your hair, clippers, different like kits for grooming. The impact might not be like immediate, but like get midway through the quarantine season and you'll start to see the value. Not only is it just an activity to do because you have nothing to do and you're tired of binging everything and you're tired of playing iMessage games, you have like, you can dye your hair purple or you can do your nails at home. And then if it messes up, by the time quarantine's over, everything will undo. Pretty much.
Fire problem.
Yeah.
So at-home grooming kit.
All right. I'm with it. No, that's an inspired pick. Is hand lotion included in the?
And one more point is that if it turns out that you're good at it, you've just eliminated an expense. I no longer get my eyebrows done because I learned how to do it myself. Saving money.
Smart.
That's good. That's a smart move. That is a smart move. Yeah, like I haven't been able to give myself a pedicure ever, so that's why I haven't eliminated that expense. So once we can actually go back to a nail salon, I'm very much looking forward to a pedicure. And folks, I'm not kidding. I'm very serious about getting a pedicure. All right, Fritz, we appreciate the. Who do we have next? Oh, Mary Dunleavy is on the board, but I think Mary Dunleavy might be having some technical difficulties. So I think we got to go to do we have to go to, are we going to treat this like a fantasy draft, like on Yahoo, on ESPN, where you go to the best player available? It's the auto pick?
Oh, yeah.
Are we all going to agree on an auto pick?
I'm cool with that.
Sure.
I think the auto pick Mary would then be toilet paper is the best remaining on the board, right?
It really fell
Yeah.
a long way. I don't know how it's lasted this long.
Yeah, I'm very surprised it's lasted this long too. But like you pointed out, Brownlow, I'm sitting there in the green room waiting for an opportunity that's useful. That's a utility player. I mean, it's positionless. There's so many things you can do with toilet paper. Shocked that it fell to 7th, but there it is. It has moved on. So Chris Lee, WRAL Sports, you are now on the clock. Is the pick in?
So, okay, I have to explain something really quick. If you're at number 8 and you see something like toilet paper fall so far down and you didn't think you had a chance at it, then all of a sudden you had a chance at it, and then the person before you gets it, my heart is just pounding right now. So,
that's the thing with the auto draft. You got to care about that from time to time. So, you got to go to the big board. Good front offices. Good front offices, a deep big board. So you got a value pick here.
I do. I have my pick in. I was thinking I was going to get toilet paper, but that's not it. But I'm going to go different than everybody. This is probably going to sound boring on the surface, but it'll help you out in the long run. I'm thinking past this whole social distancing era. And I have the little book of mindfulness, and I'm going to have mindfulness exercises so that I can be in the best mental state possible as I get through this whole thing and come out on the other side a stronger, better person.
You know what?
Huh?
That's an inspired pick. And you know what?
Let's do it.
I respect that pick because there are times where the TV show, it's not really going to do it for you.
No.
The book, like playing the Nintendo Switch, like that was on my big board. But you know what, Jared? It come to a point where the battery might die. Or maybe he just gets bored of the game and he needs somewhere to go. So some mindfulness, I like where your head is at. I like that book. That's a nice move for you. I really do like that.
That team.
Yeah.
Joe?
That's definitely a team that I think we lost Joe. We'll get Joe back in a second. I'll text him in a second. He might have. I don't know. He might have
picked two.
No, you cannot have his pick, Grant. You cannot have his pick. All right, so that now leaves it to me, and you know what? The pick is in, and I'm actually shocked. Much like you didn't think the toilet paper at this point. I thought the Nintendo Switch would be here at this time. I did not think that beer would be here with the ninth pick in the draft.
Yes.
I mean, come on. I mean, I get the bourbon, but to me, I can't. The last thing I want to do after I've mowed the lawn or I've done some other yard work or I'm kind of like hanging out on my front porch, like bourbon's not the thing that I want, especially as the temperatures get warmer. We know it's going to go for the next couple months. You know what's really good? A local craft beer from any number of breweries here locally in Raleigh throughout the Triangle. You get yourself a nice sessionable IPA, you get yourself a Pilsner. Like, that's what I'm going to want. That's what I'm going to want to crush after I've finished some stuff here at the house and in the yard. So I'm really impressed that beer ended up being here with this pick in the draft. So, good. Yeah, I like my pick.
It was on my big board. Nice job.
So we're going to have to get Gilio back. I don't know what happened here.
Looked like he was going into a coal mine or something.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, he had the light on. I'm not quite sure what exactly was going on here with Gilio. I just texted him, make sure he can get back in the studio here.
The Garner Wi-Fi is kind of spotty sometimes.
Maybe is that how Garner is sometimes?
I'm hugging it all right here.
There you go.
And FYI, I took Wi-Fi off the board because I view that almost like a utility, like electricity or AC or whatever. Like, to me, that's a given that you hopefully, and not everyone has it, I know, but enough people have it that I took that off. Oh my God.
That's Joe Gilio. Joe, you can hear us?
Drama.
Can Joe hear us? There it is. There it is. All right, so what are you? Are you mining? Are you mining or something? What am I missing here? And you also froze. What happened
It's like
here?
the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, Joe. I'm gonna have to. Oh, what happened? Oh, you just said 98 kids just rolled up. Apparently, like the neighborhood just rolled up or something like that. Is Joe back? All right, hold on a second. Let's get this. Joe, he's on a different stream here.
Oh,
this
Can you
is
hear me now?
back, Joe. All right, now there you are. What does the internet not work in Garner, man? What's going on?
I'm on the phone.
Okay.
I thought my headlamp would work, but
it did not.
Well, we've had a lot of technical difficulties tonight, so it's just kind of like a thing that's been going on. All right, so here are the picks. You have the last. You've got the last pick of the first round here, and to go over it for people who might have just tuned in, Lauren Brownlow with the first pick in the draft took Snacks. Alec Campbell with Bourbon. Jared Fialco took Nintendo Switch, which Gilio, you missed it. I was in shock because I thought that the Nintendo Switch would be the thing that would last until I got to my pick, the second to last pick in the draft. So Gold took hand lotion, which right now is the biggest reach of the draft. Sweatpants from Jonathan Rand, a grooming kit from Jasmine Fritz. Mary had the auto selection and ended up with toilet paper, and Chris Lee with a book of mindfulness, which is a very, very zen thing to appreciate. And I did not think that beer would be here with the ninth pick in the draft, so I'm going to go with the best available, and that's beer. I mean, it's on brand for me, too. Listen to the 919 Beer podcast which I think a new podcast just released today. So, Julio, the pick is in. What are you going with?
Okay, so first of all, this worked out perfectly, assuming you can hear me.
Yes. Yes.
I made a trade with Rand because I really wanted the sandwich pick, because I really wanted the first pick in the second round. I thought there was great value in that number 11 pick.
Joe, I hate to break it to you, but you just got snowed by Rand because there is no second round. There is no snake draft. There's one round and one round only because we have to make room for Sports Channel 8 coming up at 9 o'clock.
Oh,
sorry, just one round, dude. One round.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Now, Rand.
Sorry.
What's happening?
Lauren,
It'd be
you've
like that
been in a
sometimes.
fantasy draft with me before. You know I love the sandwich pick.
Yes.
And I just thought that first pick and the second, because right now I'm sitting on 2, I feel like A-plus picks. As much as I want to take the fire, can you see the fire?
Yes.
Yeah, we can see the fire. We see the fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
As much as I wanted to take the fire, I was going to. I was all set. It was locked and loaded. I'm taking Wi-Fi. I don't know what you people are doing.
Oh no.
You're taking grooming kits. Who you need to look nice for, Fritz? You need Wi-Fi, though.
You missed my
Grandma's over here dyeing her hair purple. She don't care what she look like.
Well,
You
I
don't need to
I kind of had that off the board because it's like electricity or AC, in my opinion. Like it's kind of assumed. Otherwise, it would go number 1 for all of us because we have to work.
Listen, I just lost a Iron Chef radio segment today because somebody picked oxygen. So, I mean,
quit living in the past, man.
So you're going. So the pick is in. You're going with Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. Gee, that's quite the.
My sandwich pick. I'm taking fire.
But you can keep your fire. We can all keep our fire because that wasn't the case. All right, so there it is. That's the probably the first and hopefully the only social distance draft we will ever have to do because we would very much like to go back to some normalcy when coronavirus is over. So thanks to everybody who checked this out. Reminder, you can find all sorts of great content on WRALSportsFan.com. You can listen to all of our radio shows as well, whether it's the Sports Shop, whether it's Adam Gold's show, Sports Channel 8, VOG with me and Julio. All of our stuff is available on podcast as well. We're also available on any smart speaker, Alexa, Siri, Ask to Play 999 The Fan. And into the podcast, it's all Capital Broadcasting Podcast Network, including not only do we have a lot of great sports stuff on there, we also have a couple of different podcasts like the 919 Beer Podcast. And from WRAL, there is a daily Corona Update podcast. It's straight facts, no hype, no hyperbole, no exaggerations, just giving you the straight information of the news of the day, how it affects Wake County and the rest of North Carolina. So be sure to check that out, Capital Broadcasting Podcast Network as well. So I think it went well. Thank you to everybody who participated. Julio, go back into your cave, and we will see you all on social media, on TV, and on the radio.